The framers of our Declaration of Independence knew well the lessons of history. The noble document they drafted still stands as a monument to their wisdom, and each of us should re-examine and keep in mind the inspired words they set forth. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. Since God created man with certain unalienable rights, and man in turn created government to help secure and safeguard those rights, it follows that man is superior to government and should remain master over it. A government is nothing more or less than a group of citizens who have been hired to perform certain functions and discharge certain responsibilities. Government itself has no innate power or privilege to do anything, for its only source of authority and power is from the people who have created it. We, the people, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. These words from the preamble to the Constitution of the United States show this firm foundation on which our government was founded. It is equally important to keep in mind that the people who create a government can give to that government only such powers as they themselves have in the first place. Obviously, they cannot give that which they do not possess. So the question simply stated is, what powers properly belong to each and every person in the absence of and prior to the establishment of any organized governmental form? The answer to this question is vital to an understanding of the principles which underlie the proper functions of government. There is no doubt that each man is justified in using force if necessary to defend himself against physical harm, against theft of the fruits of his labor, and against his enslavement by another. Indeed, the early pioneers found that a great deal of their time and energy was being spent in defending themselves, their property, and their liberty. But in order for man to prosper, he cannot afford to spend his time constantly guarding his family and his property against attack and theft. So he joins together with his neighbors and hires a sheriff. At this precise moment, government is born. The individual citizens delegate to the sheriff their unquestionable right to protect themselves. The sheriff does for them only what they had a right to do for themselves, nothing more.